Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to the live Ask Us Anything Friday. And today we wanted to talk about clutter. Clutter in your home, especially, because that's where it all begins, is in your home. Marlena, am I right about that, or am I wrong, or do you have a different view or anything in regards to that?
Well, if you're talking about clutter, you can have clutter. First, your clutter starts in your mind. All right. Probably from childhood. Okay. Um, our parents, we know, collected things, right? And then we talked about how they want to give them to us as well. Most of us don't want the stuff, and our parents will keep a lot of it. Childhood trinkets and your report cards and little birthday party pictures, and they give them to you and you're like, oh my god, my hair, or them clothes we wear, and we don't want it. We laugh and stuff, but that's clutter. And when someone passes away, here's some more clutter for you. That's one thing. But your mind is where we pick up attachments to things and people and places, and you can clutter your life with things and experiences, and they could have been negative or positive clutter. Your email boxes cluttered, okay. your, right, your house becomes this energy of clutteritis, I might want to call it today. All right. Your neighbors, look around how much clutter you see around their home. All right. Keep your home outside looking good. We'll talk about that on another day. But clutter, to me, starts in your mind. And you learn to clutter. You learn to collect. You learn to attach to things. All right. So look at your house today. What's cluttering you in your mind? All right. First thing, that's where we're going to start, at the house today. And Coach Cindy, I am sure, has a very clutter-free space. All right. There might be an area there where there's, a little clutter that she calls clutter because it isn't her stuff. Okay. When you share a space, the other person carries along their attachments, their little bag, their knapsack, what's in your bag that you're carrying on your back, right? And you got to have this stuff because, and you got a little story. I can't get rid of that because I might need it. I might use it. That's clutter to me. That's clutter to Coach Cindy. But as I work with clients, I see clutter. All right. And I'm like, do you need, 19 microwaves in your kitchen? Well, I got 5 people. You need one microwave. Take turns, right?
Oh my
How
gosh.
many items are on your counters that you do not need to be on your counters? When's the last time you used them? Why do you have them? Are they necessary? Right? Are they life and death? If you don't have that microwave, are you going to pass away? No. All right. If grandma's, old wedding dress is in your closet, if you got rid of that today, would you pass away with grandma? No. Would grandma beat you in the head with her umbrella? No. All right. Now you got to think about this. If I can't walk through your house, there's clutter. We talked about the toe dance last week. Okay. You got a toe dance going on in your house? You got to move that toe dance thing. That's clutter. Coffee table. Where is it? All right. Does it, solve a problem for you? What's the problem? What's on it? Is there a problem called clutter all over the coffee table? If I come in your house and I sit down and I say, okay, I want to sit at your, on your sofa, and you have a coffee table and it's cluttered with all kinds of stuff. And I'm like, where can I put my coffee down? Oh, wait a minute. I got to move all these books in.
Exactly.
All right, but you're not getting rid of the clutter. You're just moving it to another spot and cluttering that. So let's get into it, Coach Cindy, about how to declutter, because you are the coach for that.
Yeah. Some of the things that I've taken in since you've been talking is let's talk about your counters in your kitchen. And you only need what you use on a regular basis on your counter, which I mean like your coffee pot, your tea kettle, um, a nice flower arrangement, vase, that kind of thing, depending on your space and your place where you live. Everybody lives differently. So if you, in order for you to, let's say, cut some vegetables up, for example, and you got to move the toaster, the blender, the coffee pot, utensils, you got to move your vase, where are you moving it to? And then you're cutting your stuff up, and then you got to move it all back. Why do that? Put it away or get rid of it. And what I mean by getting rid of it is donate it. If you're not using it, why is it on your counter? Why is it taking up space? When you walk into your kitchen and you look at your kitchen and it has all this stuff on it, and I'm going to be nice because I could call it crap because it technically is crap. It's mental clutter up here.
Mhm.
There's a reason why your counter spaces are full of stuff. It's because of something up here that you have, like Marlena had said, from your childhood. For me, it was lack. We lacked because of the choices that my father made. We lacked. So we lacked in food. We lacked in so many things that a lot of us take for granted now. So as I grew up and became an adult, I collected shit because I felt like if I didn't have enough of that stuff, I would be lacking like I did back in that day in my childhood. So is that you? Probably. There's something up here that causes us to collect the things that don't serve us in the right way. And then when we're called home someday, who's gonna dispose of all that stuff, all that shit? Who is gonna dispose of it? You know who's gonna do it? Your siblings. And if you don't have any, then other family members. If you don't have any, the bank will do it. They'll have to hire somebody to do it. And I can go on and on and on. You need to take care of your items. You need to scale down. Donate, sell, recycle, discard. The people, places, and things, and we're talking about stuff in your home today that don't serve you in your life. When you have so much stuff and you walk into a room, how the hell do you feel? You feel like you're stressed, you're overwhelmed, you create drama and trauma. That's all related to clutter. It's all related, believe it or not, in your head, in your heart, and in your home. Clutter is not good for you and for your overall well-being. It causes you to do so many things that we will discuss in my upcoming Declutter Your Home workshop. So, if you are part of our Self-Care SAS community, you will see that I announced it today. It's October 18th, 19th, and 20th at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. I highly, highly recommend, I implore you to make time to be there live. It's your loss if you aren't, because the replays will not be up for a long time. I'm making changes. If you want to make an investment in yourself, you need to be live. You need to engage. You need to join us if you want help. Why are you here if you don't need help? Hopefully you're not wasting some of your 86,400 seconds you're gifted every day. What a waste of life that is. I'm getting real here, folks, because there's so many of you that private message me. There are so many of my clients that are in my paid groups and in the non-paid groups that communicate to me that they are getting so much out of what we help them with, what we mentor them with, what I share with you from my personal experiences, present and past, because I want you to live your best life and to be and do and have all the things you truly want in a simple, simple way. So get ready. Get your boxes, your bags ready. They need to have, number 1, keep. Number 2, donate. Number 3, recycle. And number 4, throw it the hell away. They are your choices. There aren't any other choices. Because I have people that have storage units that they pay $200 to $300 a month for. Not 1, not 2, but 3. That's $900 a month. What are you going to do with all that stuff? And why are you wasting that money? You could be putting that into a Roth IRA, a 401k. You could be saving it for your grandkids' college education. You could be putting that money down toward a home. Geez. I'm just saying, can't you tell how passionate I am about it? Because I was you. I collected the people, the places, and things that did not serve me in my life. I was a freaking mess. I had over 1,000 pair of shoes. And I had rooms and storage units full of clothing and knickknacks and china cabinets. And I can go on and on and on. You know what I did one day? Opened it up and I gave it away. And I've moved over 40 times. I think I'm pretty good at scaling down and organizing and educating you and mentoring you on how to simplify your life and get rid of the stuff, the clutter that's holding you back and weighing you down from living your best life. So that's what I have to say about clutter, Marlena. You have any comments you want to share? Because I know you have your own experiences in regards to clutter.
Well, this week.
This week is almost over.
Yeah, well, this week.
TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. Let's get rid. I'll tell you what. Over the weekend, between today and Sunday, I want you to get rid of 1 thing today, 2 things tomorrow, and 3 days on Sunday. 3 things on Sunday. And I want you to share in the comments what they were. Are you willing to do that? I'm going to do it. Marlena?
You don't want to know what I got.
Challenge. I'm putting you up to the challenge.
I love it too.
I know.
Because I'm in the middle of doing another round of clutter. I call it my clutter rounds, okay? So this week, I actually went to town. We're going to call it in my kitchen. So talking about kitchens today. Well, where do you eat, right? Very important place. So I opened up 1 cabinet at the bottom. And I know I love baking and things like that. All right. Mm-hmm. So I took everything out of that cabinet and its little neighbor next door. All right. And I opened, you can open the two cabinets. I have four. I have a lot of cabinets. So anyway, I opened the, two of them up and I took everything out and I went, okay, now we got to wash down the shelving. It has its, little cover in there. And so I put the cover back down and everything's on the floor. And I took the garbage can lid off and I went, okay, friends, thank you for your time in my life. And dunk, dunk, dunk. And they went, all right. Now on my floor is a little red bucket with little handles. And in that bucket is spray bottles, okay, that you would take when you go on a trip.
Okay.
Okay. So you can put your shampoo in or whatever. Those are what's in that bucket now. All right. The second thing is go through your canned goods. My daughter used to laugh at me because I was very busy. All right. I worked 20 hours a day, 7 days a week for over 3.5 years. All right. I had 4 different jobs. Okay. So anyway, she would go through the cabinets and laugh and say, Ma, this is from, 19 whatever. And I'm like, throw it out. She goes, yeah, I think so. She'd be looking for something to eat. And I'm like, here's all the good stuff I just bought. So she would be like, okay, now I can have this, that, and that. Great. And then she'd do it again in a couple months. Keep checking the dates. She'd go in the refrigerator. So she was my little decluttering queen. And I don't have her now. So my tenant and I randomly go through my cabinets. He's like, how old is this juice? And I'm laughing. I go, check it out. He's the little, clutter king now. He comes in and says, do you have this or that? I'm like, yeah, go in the fridge or in the cabinet, grab it. I don't care because I have a lot of stuff to share. So, he'll see the dates. And he's like, do you know this is from 2019? I'm like, I couldn't reach it up there when I was sick, right? So he'll get it down. And my house, I like to say feng shui's itself. I'm sitting here doing my computer work. And one night I hear, it sounded like a gunshot.
Great.
And I looked around and I said, what was that? Well, people, listen to me carefully. I had cans, they're little, of pineapple juice in my cupboard on the top shelf. Well, one of them decided to explode.
Nice.
Right? You didn't see any pineapples, right? All you saw was the stain. So I called my tenant. I said, get over here and look at this. Maybe he could reach it. So he reached up and grabbed the can.
Mm-hmm.
It turned out to be a can of pineapples with the flip topper.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Next to my cans of the juice. It blew up. So I said, oh, spontaneous combustion. I said, now where's the damn pineapples? They were gone. They exploded. So rule of thumb, people, check your canned good dates. The bottles, as far as I know, don't do that. But, if your cabinets don't have any air or room for the air to generate and move around, explosion could happen at any time. You're not shot. It sounds like you were. You're looking for bullet holes in your body and your walls because it's like, and you're like, whoa, all right. And
You're
that's
hilarious today.
what happened. So I cleaned down all the cupboards and everything. So on the top shelf now is nothing. There is nothing up there. I thought everything's gone. And the only thing in the lower shelf is bottles of water. And those bottles are there, like in case my, water breaks again here. So that's a necessary, 12-pack of water. All right. So things that are necessary in your kitchen, right? Those are keepers. But there's things like receipts, all right, old paper clips, things, I don't know, magnets all over the refrigerator.
Yeah.
All right, papers everywhere. How about that junk drawer? Open it up. All right, if you can take your junk drawer out and put it on the floor, I want to tell you a secret here. There's eBay. Go on eBay, honest to God, go on ebay.com and look under like odd things. You will see that people took their junk drawer, put it on the floor, took a picture, and it's for sale. People are bidding on your junk. Your junk is someone else's treasure,
Exactly.
right? And I laugh because people are making money. And I'm sitting here with this junk in my drawer saying, oh, clutter can bring me money. So why not? Yes, you can give it away. But you know what? There's some clutter in your house right now that might be worth your rent money. So don't,
Food money.
yeah, anything. But what's important? The most important thing to me is a roof over my head. The second is electricity. Nothing else matters. All right. I know from experience what's important. Okay. When you become a sudden overnight single mom, all right, you learn what's important here. Right. That's when you learn budgeting. You learn to use your gifts, your talents. Right. Mm-hmm. Don't sit there going, what am I going to do? They're going to kick me out. Oh my God, stop that. What am I going to do becomes a motivation for me anyway, right? When my back was against the wall, all right, piece of paper, come out with a pen. What am I good at? What can I do right now to make money right now? So
sell your clutter. That's
right.
what you can do.
Yeah. So that's the first step is do what I just said. Go on eBay just for the kicks and giggles and look at the stuff they're selling. All right. I told you, Coach Cindy, what I did. My daughter and I, we had a little shop, a storefront. And this lady brought in her samples of wedding books and shoes and, different samples of things. Mm-hmm. And she never come to pick them up when I closed the store. And so I had one shoe of every color and, one wedding book with samples and everything. So I'm like, you know what? I got a sense of humor at 2 a.m. My daughter and I were giggling. I pulled out one of the shoes. I said, this is a right shoe. It goes on somebody's right foot, right? She goes, yeah. All right. Take a photo. Let's put it on eBay. We put it on eBay. One shoe looking for the right foot. Some guy bought it.
Wow.
He made money on the shoe. And I wrote back to him and he said, that shoe is on my coffee table and I have put some flowers in it. I said, beautiful for you. But things that people would buy that it's sitting there in a curio cabinet. It's got dust on it. Wash it off. Take a nice picture. Get it on eBay. Get it on Facebook. What do you call that thing, Coach Cindy? Where people Marketplace. There you go. The funny stuff though, put on eBay. Like, one shoe looking for the right foot. One brain cell. Could you use a brain cell? I mean, we sold crazy stuff just to get rid of stuff.
Oh, I believe it.
But it works when you have a sense of humor and motivation. There are things you can do. All right. So look at your house today as a money-making machine and go to town. All right.
Yeah.
How many cans of whatever do you have? Right. 20 cans of Comet, one sink. Somebody out there will be glad to buy your Comet. You can cool it and contain yourself, right? Think about funny titles that capture somebody's attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the one I just shared with you about the shoe, right? That shoe was a right shoe. And it became somebody's right shoe. They used it. All right. Now I worked at the airport and
oh yeah,
we brought home some funky stuff. Well, this guy that I work with, he was a comedian. So he would bring me stuff and go, here, go sell this on eBay. It's funny. Well, one night, it's funny, but it's not. Somebody left their leg there. Okay. So my daughter and I have watched that Christmas Story, the leg lamp. And
yeah,
I brought it home. I put a hat on it, took his photo. I said, Have your own leg lamp. Somebody bought it.
Oh my gosh.
Right. So I'm like, okay, somebody gets off a plane and leaves their leg there. Apparently they didn't want that leg, whatever. Somebody else bought it because they wanted to use it as a Christmas decoration. Crazy things. All right. Get rid of your clutter. And the airport's a good spot. Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
I hear the
Gotta have
story
some
about
fun.
that.
We got to have some fun here. Not so much serious clutter. And your mind's like, you know, when you go into that room, and you know that room I'm talking about, everybody.
Everybody has one,
There's a
including
room.
me and you.
There's a room in your house that you avoid. Why? But you're attached to that room. It's attached to you. It's in a section of your house. That section of your house has a energy to it. All right. It has a reason, a purpose. That purpose might be your room for romance. Why is your romance crappy? All right. Huh. We're going with romance right now. We've done the money thing. Romance, love. All right. You got clutter in your romance corners. And your romance is all cluttering junk. It's collecting men and collecting ladies that dated and they were not good for you. Whatever. That's one of the reasons the clutter's in it.
It is.
That's just one of the reasons. There's several thousands that I can think of, but I'm going to share that one. All right. Your bathroom. All right. It's
Bathrooms.
Yeah, is a place where you cleanse yourself, right? Where you just release. All right. What's in there? What are you piling up in there? Right. We talked about things. Who puts their money in the bathroom? You're flushing it. Your money's in there. All right. There's drains in there. You're flushing your money down. Your house speaks. It tells a story. So my bathroom, when I open the door, is telling a story. All right. My bathroom says, hi, welcome in. It's time to get cleansed. It's time to drain that junk off of you and out of you, right?
Right.
Now, the bathroom can say to me, why are you bringing me money? What do you want me to do with your money in your life? You want me to flush it down? Because that's what I'm going to do. All right. This is a good way to, explain this to people.
It's true. Yeah.
Right. So, all right. That's just one thing. Then people empty their pockets in the bathroom all over. I'll get it later.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, your bathroom is looking at these things. Car keys are here. Money's here. Business cards. Your business going down the toilet. Okay. Right. Your car keys. Oh, you didn't like your car? Rant. You didn't like your job, your boss? Rant. You got your phone in there. That rotten debt. No. I can't stand my job. The boss. Hey.
You got me in tears here laughing because it's so true.
It's true. You're in the bathroom. It's a draining place, a cleaning, a cleansing. It's not a gossip hour place. You got a radio in there. All right. I turn it on when I take a shower. I got my music going. Da, 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 do, do. I'm in there like a spa. Right?
Oh,
yeah. I didn't go in there with, pockets full of pennies and dollars and receipts. I don't want to go in there because it is not what I want to drain out of my life. I don't want to drain my money, right? Or my business. I ain't bringing my cell phone in the shower. Okay.
You won't believe how many people.
Yeah. And now they got like something you can stick on your shower wall and put your phone in there and, hey, Joe, I'm taking a shower, man. Wait a minute. I got to get myself. Whoops.
That's crazy.
But this is going on.
Right? I know.
So these are different things that we really got to look at. What is your kitchen saying to you? Your kitchen's like, hi, everybody, come on in, let's eat. Sit down, let's communicate. I can't communicate with you. You got, blah, blah, blah. And your kitchen table's full of, Joe Schmo's, clothes, whatever, a basket, a laundry guy. Come on now. I don't want to eat my laundry. All right. You got to think. All right. This is really
It's true though. It really is. It's all got to do with clutter. It
yeah,
does.
clutter chaos. But where did you learn to put clutter in the house?
You learned it from childhood, watching
Yeah,
whoever you lived with and resided with.
right. In
And,
your
you know,
experiences, right?
mhm,
That's the clutter.
yes.
But there's all kinds of clutter. It's not just things. All right.
No, it's
And
not.
there's attachments to the experiences. All
Mm.
right. I worked in a house and kind of got freaked out, right? So at noontime, all right, they open the cabinets in the kitchen. All right. Huh. And they start ringing a bell with incense. Now, I have an allergy to certain incense, whatever. My nose and head filled right up. I looked in the cabinet because they were going crazy, the two ladies that were staying there. My employers were out working. I was cleaning the home. The two mother-in-law, my babysitters, were in the way. So they're doing the bell and whatever they do, right? And I'm like, oh, what's in there? In the kitchen cabinets. Are you ready, everybody?
Oh God, I
All right.
can only imagine.
All right. I imagined, all right. I lived through it. All right. Opening the cabinets are pictures in frames of dead relatives. We are
Yeah, I've seen that before. Yeah.
honoring the dead in my kitchen. Nah, 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 not for me. I got out of there. All right. I cleaned so fast, I was gone. Okay. Not for me. Okay. So think about that. What's in your cupboards? Who's in your cupboard? Let's put it that way. All right. Who's
Let
peeking
him
at,
out.
right? Peeking at me from that refrigerator, Okay, I want to put it on a deep freeze. All right. Think about this, okay?
Hmm.
All right. Where are your priorities in your life? What is your goal? Let us help you with that. I know
Mhm.
I'm a comedian. I got to bring my joy out because that's just me. Even though I just had an episode today, woo woo. All right, but I'm still here. Thank you. In one piece. Okay, yeah.
Oh,
So
you're funny. Hey, we all need a good laugh,
yeah,
because
but
yeah,
Cindy used to have over 1,000 pairs of shoes. Now,
a
if
lot more than that.
yeah, but if I went to her house, I would say, "Can I have that pair and that pair?" And she'd say, "No, I need them for."
Mhm.
Okay,
I did.
right. And that's why when I come into your house, I move that thing out. I can't. I go through it all the time. I
Mhm.
moved it. I did. Where'd you move it to? Oh, well, it was over there in the kitchen, but I put it over. No, I said out the door. I can't. That was so and so's. Oh, and I might use. No, you don't. I live in a hot place. Do I need a winter coat?
In
Oh, my.
case you go somewhere where it's cool, you should have at least one jacket.
You have
More
one
like
jacket,
yeah,
one light pair of boots, a pair of
mhm,
mittens, like gloves, whatever.
exactly.
All
Yeah.
right. That's all. All right. But living here in the tropics, right?
Mhm.
Do I need, big woolly sweaters? And no, give them away. All right. Turtlenecks. I came from the freezing cold place down to here. All that stuff out it went. All right. I don't need any clutter. uh, oh, gee, I might move back. No, I might not. And if I did move back, well, I'd have to be crazy, but I could go buy something new, something, you know,
Mhm.
more vibrant than the past.
Yeah.
So, think about your home today. Think about what we're talking about, whether you're listening right now or you're listening maybe on YouTube later or whatever, or in this Facebook group here. Um, and share it with your friends if they need a good laugh today, because yes, we shared laugh. But
Yes.
Coach Cindy, all right, is the one you want to go to when you are facing some experience in your life and you can't reach out to a family member or a friend because you have, experienced the responses before to you, which were non-loving, right?
Yep.
Coach Cindy will listen to you and let you share that pain, okay? And take you through a step-by-step solution journey. That's the best way I can put it.
Yeah.
Coach Cindy has something to share with all of us today.
Yeah. I will say this, it is a process and it isn't going to happen overnight. It took me years to declutter my head, my heart, my home. And I still work on it every day. I'm human just like you are, whether you're listening live now or you're listening to the replay. It's not going to be easy, but if you want a simple life free of the weights and the constraints and the drama and the trauma, and you want your time back, you want your money back, I'm telling you, join us, join us. And join now. I'm offering the Declutter Your Home workshop. It's 3 days live with me and my team. Marlena is my business partner, so Marlena will be with us, as well as my other team members that I have that support us all in the background. And I thank them, and I'm very, very grateful that I have them in my life. And that's what I have to say. If you truly want a simple, easy life, so you can be and do and have everything you want, because life's short. Remember, you only have 86,400 seconds that we are gifted every day. Gifted. How are you using it? Are you serving others so you can leave a footprint, a legacy that you'll be remembered by? I don't think when you're called home and everybody's there celebrating your life that they're going to say, oh my God, it's all about her shoes. It's all about the big fancy cars and the big fancy house. No, it's about the human being. And that's what it needs to be about. You have to come first so you can support and serve others in the best way. And I say that every time I talk. And I say that to everybody I know. Because life is very short. I could be talking to you now and gone while I'm on here live. None of us know when we're going to be called home. So make the most of it while you're here. I don't think you want to be here on life not to be remembered. You want to be remembered by your family and your friends and the people that support you in the best way. And you're not going to have people that support you in the best way if you create a bunch of clutter. Because when you do, there's so many things you do that aren't in the best way of supporting your mental health. You numb your pain. What do you numb it with? Lots of things. I used to numb it with shopping and occasional alcohol. And then I attracted pieces of shit into my life, talking about people, places, and things that did not support me in my life. I don't want that for you. And if that's you now, and it probably is because you're listening here live or you're listening on the replay, I can tell you, I can show you an easy way out, but you got to work at it. You got to work. And it requires some work. It does. But if you want to begin your journey of that work, I highly recommend that you join my upcoming Declutter Your Home workshop. We're going to talk about your head, your heart, and your home as well, because it all encompasses your total well-being. So I'm going to end that. We had a lot of laughs. Marlena, you're hilarious, and I love that you are sharing your time with us each and every week. So, as I end each discussion, no matter where I'm at, I want you to all stop what you're doing, unless you're operating machinery or doing something where you could get hurt if you stop. If you're driving, just take a deep breath in and breathe in calm, peace, and joy, and breathe out overwhelm, stress, and anxiety. And if this has helped you or you enjoyed this, please share this with everyone you know, because everyone needs help in the realm of mental health and self-care and your overall well-being. And you can follow me and Marlena on our social streets. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're on Instagram, we're on TikTok. Yeah, I'm on Tiki-Taki. Yes. Please support me there. I need some more people so I can go live, so I can help and serve more people in the best way. I'm not on there dancing either. I don't have time for that, as anybody who knows me knows that. But anyway, make it a great one, and we look forward to seeing you soon. And if you need anything, simply leave a comment, private message me, and I will support you in the best way I can, because I'm here to serve others in the best way, because I know what it's like to have a cluttered life, and my life is not cluttered anymore. I work on it every day so I can simplify and have the best life. So enjoy your day, everyone, and have a great one. Bye now.